Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reading Five Nights at Freddy's official character encyclopedia. I just got this book the other day while recording this. There are over 150 animatronics from the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. Some of the animatronics we're going to be reading today is Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy. But before we read the animatronics guide, let's start with the locations and the introduction of the book. And now let's start. This book is a guide to the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's, specifically what games or books they appear in, their key behaviors and characteristics, and what makes each one special. The content covers the games from the original Five Nights at Freddy's to Five Nights at Freddy's, Security Breach, the novel trilogy, and the Freddy Fazbear Frights novels. There are many references to locations in this book, so here's a helpful breakdown of the main ones. The core location introduced in Five Nights at Freddy's is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, famed for its singing animatronic mascots. Well, we say famed, but notorious might be a better word. It's not all about pizza. Fredbear's Family Diner is mentioned in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and appears in other games. Fazbear Fright, the horror attraction, features a recreation of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and is the main location of Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place is a different location from Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's the establishment you must run and design in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator. Hopefully no lawsuits are involved in your very own pizzeria. Another branch of Fazbear Empire is Circus Baby's Entertainment and Retail, which is the main setting of Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. This establishment rents out animatronics for private events, including its main mascot, Circus Baby. The largest Fazbear establishment so far is Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex, an entertainment complex featured in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. At 3 stories tall, it's the flashiest, radiest, rockingest, safest pizzeria the universe has ever seen, says the promotional material. And who are we to disagree? Finally, there's the bedroom, where a child is haunted by terrible memories of a visit to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And now it's time to meet some friends. Freddy Fazbear, the most popular Freddy. His name's right up there on the sign. Data file. Name, Freddy Fazbear. Type, animatronic bear. Game appearances, Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Novel appearances, The Silver Eyes, The Twisted Ones, The Fourth Closet. Short story collection appearances, Into the Pit, To Be Beautiful, Lonely Freddy, Out of Stock, The New Kid, Step Closer, Blackbird, Hide and Seek, The Cliffs, He Told Me Everything, Gumdrop Angel, What We Found, Jump for Tickets, Pizza Kit, Friendly Face, Sea Bonnies, The Prankster, Kids at Play, Find Player 2, You're the Band. Freddy Fazbear is the mascot of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. According to the lyrics of his theme song, Freddy is a real fun-loving guy. He's a cheerful, friendly animatronic bear who loves to have fun and entertain children during the day. At night, Freddy sneaks around the restaurant, sings creepy songs, and taunts the night guard. Freddy always carries a microphone, reminding you that he is first and foremost a performer. He's not going to march right in, grab you, and stuff you into an animatronic suit. Listen for his iconic Pterodor March music box when the power goes out. Shady behavior. In Five Nights at Freddy's, Freddy's behavior is different from the other animatronics. He keeps to the shadows and is hard to see. If another animatronic is in the room, he won't be visible, but putting the camera on him will slow his progress. Freddy wears a top hat and bow tie, and the bow tie acts as a release switch for his chest cavity. Under some lights you can see a human handprint on Freddy's head. Where did that come from? Bonnie. It's rabbit season. Data file. Name, Bonnie. Type, animatronic rabbit. Game appearances, Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Novel appearances, The Silver Eyes, The Twisted Ones, The Fourth Closet. Short story collection appearances, The New Kid, Hide and Seek, See Bonnie's, Find Player 2, Switch Word Stingers. Bonnie is a bunny, a human-sized animatronic bunny who plays in Freddy Fazbear's band and carries a red flying V guitar. His personality may seem laid back, but like a lot of the animatronics, how he talks and how he acts aren't the same thing. And in fact, Bonnie is often the most active and aggressive of the animatronics. And Five Nights at Freddy's, he's usually the first to start moving in the direction of the office each night. However, when he's shut down, he's also the quickest to give up and go away. But watch out, as he may teleport instantaneously around the pizzeria later on to the crowd. In Ultimate Custom Night, Bonnie is forced to share a cramped stage with Roxy in Pirate's Cove, which puts him in an even worse mood. If Bonnie is peering out when you check his cameras, he'll use the blinding flash of his eyes to disable all the cameras. A figurine on your desk changes between Foxy and Bonnie and tells you which character is active. Hope you floss between those teeth regularly. Aren't you ready to rock? Well, he's coming whether you are or not. Chica, out for more than just chicken feed. Data file. Name, Chica. Type, animatronic chicken. Game appearances, Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Novel appearances, The Silver Eyes, The Twisted Ones, The Fourth Closet. Short story collection appearances, Coming Home, The New Kid, What We Found, Pizza Kid, See Bonnie's, Find Player 2. Chica just loves to eat. Well, that's her personality according to the Freddy Fazbear Pizza theme song. Whether she sings, keep an eye on your pizza, 'cause I'm a bird who likes to eat. She also has let's eat on her bib to make it extra clear. But she's an animatronic chicken, so how can she? Chica doesn't let that stop her and will go in search of food, which sometimes distracts her while she's stalking the pizzeria at night. But here's the most disturbing thing about Chica. She has teeth on her beak. Who knew a bird with a toothy grin could be so terrifying? Playing chicken. In the original game, Chica will move early, but is more persistent than Bonnie. She'll hang around outside the door for quite some time. She also carries Mr. Cupcake on a tray. Honestly, it's surprising she hasn't eaten him already. Always sticking her beak and where it's not wanted. You know what? Suddenly we're not hungry. Foxy. Avest, yes, swabs. Another such pirate talk. Data file. Name, Foxy. Type, animatronic fox. Game appearances, Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Five Nights at Freddy's Air Special Delivery, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Novel appearances, The Silver Eyes, The Twisted Ones, The Fourth Closet, Stored Story Collection appearances, Lonely Freddy, Step Closer, The New Kid, What We Found, See Bonnie's, Switch with Stingers. Although Foxy has appeared in all the games so far, he's a little different from the others' core animatronics because he has his own stage at Pirate's Cove, and he looks and talks like a pirate. He's also out of order, with visible damage to his body, and his jaw, with its rows of sharp teeth, hangs loose. He doesn't join in on the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza theme song, and Freddy sings the lines introducing Foxy. The Cap'n Foxy's Pirate Adventures minigame from Help Wanted's Curse of Dreadbear DLC features a version of Foxy who seems to be in better repair. He has an impressive coat and hat and just generally looks more like a pirate than Foxy usually does. Don't look away. Foxy seems to be shyer than the other animatronics, and his movement in the first game depends on how often you check on Pirate Cove. The more often you check the cameras, the less quickly Foxy will move out. This shyness doesn't stop him attacking you when he reaches the office. Unfortunately, he's got his eye on you. The other one is resting. If you wrote a song, it'd have a really strong hook. Golden Freddy. In Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, gold strikes you. Data file. Name Golden Freddy. Type animatronic bear. Game appearances. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location, Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery. The mysterious Golden Freddy appears frequently in the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. He looks like other versions of Freddy except for his yellow fur and missing eyes. He's got a microphone and everything, but he can be hard to see. In the original game, Golden Freddy is a rarely found Easter egg, Camera 2B. Can be used to view a Freddy poster that will occasionally switch to an image of Golden Freddy. This will summon Golden Freddy to the office, and a jump scare will result unless the monitor is brought up. It's possible to prevent him appearing at all, if you can manage not to look at the poster. You also make Golden Freddy appear by putting in 1987 on the custom night settings, which crashes the game. Who's in there? This seems to confirm the ghostly weird nature of Golden Freddy. He doesn't move in the same ways as other animatronics, but exactly what he is, we don't know. A withered-looking version of Golden Freddy appears in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, more frequently than in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. It appears lying lifelessly on the left side of the office, or sometimes as a giant floating head in the hallway. Its jump scare also involves its body vanishing if you don't put your mask on fast enough. Gold shines even in darkness. Golden Freddy, not so much. How are you supposed to get around the office with junk like this lying around? Bonus character if you made it to the end of the video. Endo01. Make sure it doesn't endo your life. Data file. Endo01. Type endoskeleton. Game appearances. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery. An endoskeleton is the framework that goes inside an animatronic, holding up the suit and allowing them to move around. There's one of these inside every animatronic in the Five Nights at Freddy's world. The first sighting of one was back in the very first game, as a background detail in the backstage area. Endo01 reappears in Help Wanted in much the same way it appears in the original game, but with special delivery it gets more involved. In this game it appears as an antagonist, but it can't speak and it doesn't have any noticeable personality either. Remake, remodel. You must track Endo01 by the sound of its footsteps and dodge when it goes haywire, then shock it to defeat it. If you manage to collect it, you can put a plush suit on it, collected when you manage to fend off the other animatronics, and make it into a brand new animatronic. My Endo's got no nose. How does it smell? It doesn't. The pizzeria is running with a skeleton staff. And how could I forget about Mr. Cupcake? Mr. Cupcake. Every day is a birthday party with this guy. Data file. Name Mr. Cupcake. Type animatronic cake. Game appearances. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Ultimate Custom Night, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Some call him Cupcake, but we prefer the more respectful Mr. Cupcake. In his standard form, he's a cupcake with pink frosting, a single candle, buck teeth, and eyes. He's usually carried by Chica, and he's in most of the games in some form or other. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator feature variant cupcakes, so the only game with no Mr. Cupcake of any kind is Sister Location. Mr. Cupcake rarely does anything to affect the game. He's just there. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 features the Chica's Party minigame, which requires you to collect shadow cupcakes. In the Chica's Parts and Service level of Help Wanted, Mr. Cupcake hops off his plate and must be returned there by you. And in blacklight mode, he can jump scare you. Try all our great flavors. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 features Nightmare Cupcake, of course, while Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator includes the sharp-toothed Funtime Cupcake. As mentioned, the Shadow Cupcakes are in FNAF free along with the Golden Cupcake. FNAF 2 introduced the Toothless Toy Cupcake. Special delivery also brought us various Mr. Cupcake skins: 8-bit Cupcake, Torch Cupcake, Scorching Cupcake, Calarava Cupcake, and Moldy Cupcake. Make a wish before you blow out his candle. Maybe. Please let me live. Don't go to sleep on a full stomach. You may have weird dreams. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video of me reading the Five Nights at Freddy's official character encyclopedia. It was very fun for me to read all the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 crew members' details and guide. Now anyways, see y'all wolves later and see you guys next week. Reading maybe more of the characters and from FNAF 2.